Different folks, different strokes. You know, it doesn't matter what you do. You could be a business owner, solopreneur, you're working at a job, you're a team leader, executive, CEO. Doesn't matter who you are, you're gonna always bump into these 4 types of people in your organization, okay? And today I wanna share with you one of the highest paid skill set anyone can develop. And if you develop this one skill set, you will become the most invaluable player in the industry. And you'll be highly demanded by different companies, different industries, different organizations. They want you to be on their team. And that one skill set, let me tell you what it is. This one skill set, I have spent many, many years to develop and finally able to master. And that one skill set, let me tell you what it is the ability to read different people that is in your organization and your ability to handle them. There are 4 types of people you'll be dealing with in your organization. Now, the first type of people that you're dealing with is what I call highly capable and high cultured. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you're running a company, you're running a business, you're running a sales office, you're at a job, you're a manager, you have employees that's reporting to you. The first type of people is highly capable, meaning these people, they can perform. They can hit numbers. They can meet deadlines. If you push the envelope, they will crush their goals. They're highly ambitious. Anytime you want to hit a goal, they come through for you and the company. You know what I mean? These people can perform. They bring a lot of revenues to the company, but also they are very, and they're also very high culture. That means they are actually a very good person. When I say good person, I mean they brought up the right way, you know, and they have the right value and principle intact into their DNA, their personality. They put other people first. They don't play games. They don't manipulate. You know, they embrace on other people's success. They embrace teamwork, right? And they want the company to win. They want their teammates to win so they can also win. You know what I mean? Is it very difficult to find somebody like that? Of course. But are those people, you know, existing in different industry, different companies? Absolutely, right? And if you have one of those people in your organization, your company can really get to the next level, right? So for this kind of people, what do you do with them? If you have somebody that's highly capable and high cultured, what do you do as a leader? What do you do if you're working with this kind of people? Let me tell you what you do. Don't micromanage them. Don't control them. Don't play game with them. You simply need to focus on building their identity, not yours, okay? Encourage them to hit the next milestone. Challenge them to hit the next goal. Let them have space to unleash their potential because they are highly capable and high culture. All you need to do as a leader, as a boss, as an executive, as a CEO is to give them the roadmap. That's all you need to do. Give them free space so they can become a tiger in your organization. Now, the second type of people is what I call highly capable, but low cultured. You hear what I just say? I call this group of people negative opportunists. Let me say that one more time. Negative opportunists. This means this group of people, they actually can bring a lot of revenue in the company. They actually can do a lot of business. They are highly capable of selling, persuading. They have skill set, but they're low cultured, okay? Now, this group of people, you have to watch out. These are the people who play a lot of games, try to divide up people, you know, try to manipulate to get what is best in it for them, not other people around them. They're not for the company. They just want to make a lot of money. Making a lot of money is okay, but when you start to play game and manipulating and hurting other people, that's where the problem starts to rise with the second type of people, highly capable, but low culture, okay? And this type of people, I call them a lot of jerks. A lot of jerks come from this type of people. Jerks, assholes, They give you a lot of problems. They try to bully you because they are capable. They try to bully you. They try to demand stuff that's just like out of the norm. They're arrogant. They're very arrogant. They're great recruiters to try to recruit other negative opportunists onto their team. So if you are not ready, if you are not prepared, your company can be destroyed. Your team can be destroyed by this group of people. So what do you need to do with this kind of people? What you need to do with this kind of people is really, really train their mindset, right? You know, a lot of behind the door conversations, letting them understand this is not just about you, it's about everybody. It's about the company, it's about your customers, it's about teamwork. You gotta constantly put them into a success environment, and hopefully they make some changes, right? The biggest way you can handle this kind of people is what? Let me tell you the most practical answer. I'm talking about you, be way ahead of them. You need to work harder than they do. You need to make more money than they do. You need to read more books than they do. You need to get to a level you save a lot more money than they do. You have to develop other leaders, not just depending on them. You have to go multiple and develop other great leaders, so one day you're not afraid to lose them. So one day you don't have to talk to them like you're walking on eggshell or walking on water. One day when you get to a level where you don't need them anymore, you're gonna win this battle. Got it? So you have to outwork. Okay? You have to work with multiples. You have to lead. In your mind, you have to say, this guy, this girl might leave me one day because their culture doesn't fit with your culture. But you have to outwork them. Okay? The third type of people in your organization is what I call high cultured, but low capability. Okay? And these are good people. They're high culture, but they just don't perform. They're nice people. They just show up. They're a team player. Whatever you ask them, they always do it. Good people to be around with, but they just don't perform. And I'm sure a lot of you have people in your business, at your job, at your company, in your family, in your community, belong to this category, right? Now, what do you do with this kind of people? If you're the leader, train them on the mindset and skill set. Number one, the mindset. You got to constantly challenging them to listen to the right voice, the right podcast, attending the right training seminar so you can teach them that, you know, they deserve more. Try to increase their identity by putting them in an environment, people around them are all succeeding, they're competing, so eventually they feel, hey, I deserve more. And most important, teach them the how to, right? How to. In whatever business you're in, whatever industry you're in, there's a bunch of how-tos, right? In what I do, you know, I did it for over 28 years, is how do you prospect? Teach them how to prospect. How do you storytelling? How do you handle objections? How do you follow up? How do you close the deal? How do you having conversations with people not being too strong but not being too soft? It's all about the mindset development and the skill set development. And if you can do that long enough, some of these people will pivot. Now they can become a little bit more capable. Does it make sense for you? And the last type of people is what I call low cultured and low capability. All right? These are the people who's like victim mentalities. They always complain about everything. Every time you're around them, it seems like they want to take out all of your energy. They're not contributing, but they're always talking about other people's fault. What do you do with this kind of people? You do not need to do anything with this kind of people. You know why? Because eventually this kind of people will fire themselves on their own. And they're going to move to another place, they move to another job, move to another company, keep moving, and they will carry the old him, her to another company, and they're going to quit again, they're going to complain again, and they're going to complain again. They will fire themselves again and again and again and again until maybe one day there's a significant event happen in their life. It could be death in the family, it could be they get sick, it could be all of a sudden certain things happen. Guess what? They might wake up from a coma. That's the time they start wanting to change. Guys, come on, man. I really believe today's video is a home run video for anyone who's running a business who's a sales leader, who's an entrepreneur, solopreneur, you are a manager, you're an executive, and if you feel today I added value to your business, hey, listen, like the video below, post a comment, and share this video to anyone who is considering themselves as a leader and they're leading a group of people. Subscribe my Just Win app at the end of the video, and it's a free subscription. Inside the video, it has thousands of contents in there you can follow me and listen to on a daily basis. Appreciate you guys as always. Looking forward to see some of your comments. Take care. JW here. If you like my content, comment below and download my JW Just Win app. See you next time.